Mr. Trump, you have been very vocal about securing the Mexican border, but ISIS has called upon its supporters to conduct attacks in our neighbor to the north, Canada. As a matter of fact, U.S. officials have warned that it is the Canadian border which is the most significant threat. You have said that you will not build a wall in Canada. When it comes to national security and the threat of terrorism, why does Mexico need a wall and Canada doesn't? Isn't that like closing the front door and leaving the back door open?
First of all, you're talking about a border that's many, many, many times longer. You're talking about a massive border. We have far less problem with that border than we do with our southern border, and tremendous amounts. You know, I had the privilege of winning by a landslide, by the way, New Hampshire. You go to New Hampshire, the first thing they talk about is heroin and drugs pouring in. And you wouldn't think this beautiful place is beautiful with the trees and the roads and the countryside. Their biggest problem is heroin. And it's such a shame to see it. They're pouring in from the southern border. So I'm talking about great security. I'm talking a wall that can absolutely be built, and I'll build it on time, on budget. It'll be a very high wall, a great wall. It's going to be built, and it's going to be paid for by Canada, by the way. It's going to be paid for. Maybe I'll get Canada paid. Going to be paid for by Mexico. The problem with Canada, you're talking about a massively long piece. You're talking about a border that would be about 4 times longer. It would be very, very hard to do, and it is not our biggest problem. I don't care what anyone says. It is not our big problem. Our problem is not only people coming in, and in many cases the wrong people, it's the tremendous amount of drugs that are coming in.